My high school bully is now my 4-year-old's favorite teacher, so I showed up at parent-teacher night with receipts. I recognized Natalie instantly, though she didn't recognize me. With perfect smile, same confident posture, just now directing finger paintings instead of orchestrating social humiliation. The woman who once made me eat lunch alone for an entire year was now teaching my daughter to spell her name. She greeted me warmly as Emma's mom, with no flicker of recognition in her eyes. To her, I was just another parent at preschool orientation. But 15 years ago, I was Bathroom Beth, the girl whose panic attack in the girls' restroom became Natalie's favorite weapon. She recorded my gasping sobs on her flip phone and played it at lunch tables in locker rooms at parties I wasn't invited to. For 2 years, classmates would mimic my hyperventilating whenever I walked into a room. Now my 4-year-old daughter came home every day talking about Miss Harris, who gives the best hugs, and Miss Harris, who says I am the smartest girl she knows. I wanted to pull Emma from her class immediately, but the wait list for this preschool had been over a year long, and Emma, usually shy with new adults, had blossomed under Natalie's care. I couldn't take that away based on ancient history, so I watched and waited. I volunteered for classroom activities, studied Natalie's interactions with the children. To my confusion, she was exceptional, patient, kind, attentive to each child's needs. The kids adored her, especially Emma. 2 months into the school year came parent-teacher night. I arrived early, a folder tucked under my arm, when I quietly asked if she recognized me from Westlake High, class of 2008. Her smile faltered. The moment of recognition washed over her face, followed immediately by visible dread as she whispered my name. I opened my folder and removed a printed Natalie's old MySpace page with a video player titled Bathroom is Down. She backed away like I'd pulled out a weapon. I explained that I'd been trying to figure out what to do: pull Emma from her class, report her to the administration, post the Spearant online. Tears filled her eyes as she begged me not to, saying she loved these kids and teaching was everything to her. That's when I told her I wasn't there for revenge. I wanted to understand how the girl who tormented me had become the teacher my daughter loved. As other parents began arriving, Natalie composed herself and we agreed to meet for coffee the next day. There she explained her journey, how she'd hit rock bottom after high school with drinking and toxic relationships. In rehab, her counselor had made her write letters to people she'd hurt. Mine was the longest, though she'd never sent it out of shame. She'd become a teacher to create safe spaces for children to be the adult she needed when she was young. Natalie handed me the sealed envelope, the letter she'd written years ago. I read it silently, absorbing her detailed apology and acknowledgement of each specific hurt she'd caused. She didn't expect forgiveness, but wanted me to know she wasn't that person anymore. I decided to keep Emma in her class, but requested something in return. The school counselor had mentioned wanting to start an anti-bullying program, and I thought Natalie would be the perfect person to lead it. Her eyes widened at the prospect that I would trust her with such a responsibility. 6 months later, I watched Natalie lead a parent workshop on recognizing bullying behaviors. Emma sat in my lap, proudly coloring a Be Kind poster for her favorite teacher's classroom. Sometimes the best revenge isn't making someone pay for their past. It's witnessing their growth and holding them accountable to their better self.